Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron. I am calling here from Canada. I am a professional psychic, healer, animal communicator, life coach, spiritual development coach, and the list will keep on growing. I'm also a Red Seal chef. I was in the food industry for about 30 years. I'm a third generation psychic. My family, my mom was a professional psychic. Her mom was a professional psychic. And my dad's mom was also a psychic, not professional though. Didn't make any money, didn't really do any readings at it. I started seeing my first gifts or my first visions when I was about 9 years old. Unfortunately, I saw a lot of tragedy, a lot of accidents, saw a lot of problems for people. And luckily my mom was able to coach me and teach me how to change the visions that I was seeing and how to use my gifts for the greater good of helping people. I had moved away, so I used to front for my mom. She used to do these psychic fairs, and I would front for her, and I would hand out her flyers, and I would talk to her clients and book her readings. I did that for a couple of years, and then I started cooking. And when I was about 20 years old, or in the year 2000, actually, I moved away to Calgary, Alberta. I lived out there for 10 years. I got my Red Seal out there as a chef. I worked for many big, prestigious hotels and catering companies and all of that. And for many years, my life was all about the food. You know, it was a great skill to have. I could travel around the world. Hi, everybody. I could travel around the world. I was able to, make a really good career out of cooking for myself. So during COVID, I was actually working at a retirement facility, at a retirement home, nursing home, long-term care, whatever. And I was forced to choose between doing my business, my psychic business, or, continuing my cooking career. And so I didn't even hesitate, and I walked away from cooking. And it's been about 5 years now since I've been doing just my readings and my healings on a professional level. I don't do anything else. This is what I do to make my money now. So I love it. I love the fact that I get to help people with giving them knowledge, insight, and direction, from their spirit team. My gifts allow me to change people's lives in a lot of different ways. I do tarot card readings. I do psychometry, which is holding a piece of somebody's jewelry and channeling their energy that way. When I do my readings, I usually look into my client's eyes. I connect with their energy right away, and then I start talking about whatever I see. My readings, when I do my readings, are generally 3-year forecasts. My gifts allow me to see 3 years into the future, so I'll give people, a general understanding, of what they can, expect for themselves in the future. I will talk about, their physical health. I'm a medical intuitive. A big part of what I do is health analysis during my readings. I love to help people, coach people, and inspire people, right? So I talk about health. I talk about their career. I talk about their money, because everybody worries about money. The world revolves around it, as we all freaking know. I talk about their home life, their family, travel and relationships. So I like to touch base on a little bit of everything, that's important for my clients. I technically don't really time my readings. I like to give my clients whatever time, knowledge, and information they're meant to know. I give them all kinds of time to ask as many questions as possible. Yeah, you can join the video. I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can do that. Accept. Sure. There you go. Add. There you go. Hi. So I have a couple people here. That's awesome, because I'd like to connect with you, and I'd like to do a little bit of a long distance connection, with a couple of the people are watching here. Bring them on camera. I don't know how to do that. Stefano, do you mind if I try to bring you on camera? I'm gonna try to play with this here a little bit. Whoops. I'm just trying to play with this. Try this out. This is a test. Decline. Okay. No worries. No worries. So anyway, as I was saying, so I offer mini readings as well to my clients. I do these flame readings where I use where are they? I use like a recipe card, like one of these. I usually then, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one. If you guys will be patient with me, just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna run and grab a lighter. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So I also offer something unique to my clients, which is called a flame reading. So I have my client take a card like this. It's like a recipe card, and then they hold it in their hands. Okay, you're gonna hold it in your hands for a few minutes, for a few seconds. Whoops. And I have like a candle. I don't want to burn the house down. So I have a candle. I'm gonna take the card. I'll hold it over the flame. I'm just going to move it all around. Well, going to leave a mark like this on the card. So what I do with this is called a flame reading. I channel this. No, I won't burn the house down, Paola. We're good. So what I do with this is this is channeled through my grandma, my meme. This is a good luck charm that I offer to my guests. And when I look at the picture right away, I see the angel sitting down cross-legged meditating. I don't know if anybody else, sees that. Here's a body with the wings sitting cross-legged. This is just a representation of how our angels, our guardian angels, or our spirit guides, can be with us. I also see the rabbit sitting right here as well in the picture. To me, that rabbit is a good luck charm. So these are filled with animal totems, spirit guides. Lisa, you've seen that too? Awesome. This is a representation of the spirit guides. Lucky numbers will show up in here. I see 3 sevens right here in the picture. To me, this is all about luck. This is a good luck charm, done by my grandma. So this is pretty awesome. I love doing these. I also do a colored version of this where I use crayons and I melt crayons onto a hot plate, and I use a piece of paper and transfer it on there, and it's a bigger representation, like a baby being held. Yeah, I also see that too, Lisa. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. I love how everybody else can see, something in this picture as well. And if you move it around, then you get different images in there as well, right? So, this is pretty cool. I love doing these. So another gift that I have, another thing that I do is sound vibration therapy healings. I work with tuning forks. I work with quantum frequency technologies. When people come here in person and have a healing, I use virtual reality. They put on the headset and they can look at this beautiful kaleidoscope of colors, which activates the healing process. So sound vibration, we're all beings made of water. When we hit the tuning fork, the vibration goes through our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems into our bodies, where it resonates within the cellular structure of our bodies. My gifts allow me to see the subtle energy systems within my clients' bodies. My gifts allow me to see where the weak points are or where there's blockages within the meridian points. I can see where organs are being weak or being attacked. I can see cancer. I can see illness, diseases. A big part of my practice, my business is doing the healings. This is where people get the most impact for what I'm able to offer. I offer these in person, long distance, across the world. As long as we can connect through video chat, I use like Skype or Google Meet or whatever people have. Then as long as I can connect with them, and again, I look into their eyes, then I'm able to, do the healing process for them. They're able still to be able to heal or hear, the tuning fork. So I use quantum frequency technologies. I have a Sorry about that. I have frequencies to balance all of your chakras. I have frequencies to adjust your timelines. I have frequencies to heal and restore all your clairaudience, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, and all of this kind of stuff. So a big, huge part of what I do is these healing sessions. When you come in person, I also have the weighted tuning fork. The purpose of this tuning fork is to work on the body. So whenever I see a blockage on somebody's body, wherever, on one of the meridian points, I'll hit the tuning fork and I'll put it there. It might be one time, it might be two times, it might be 300 times, right? Until that blockage is open and the energy is flowing, throughout the body. So I like to try to offer my clients as much different insight, as possible through their healing experience. They all know that I'm not actually a doctor, but my gifts allow me to see things that doctors cannot see. I really am trying to push here in Canada to work with some real actual doctors, to facilitate a whole round healing for people because, they don't realize that there's an energetic side and there's a physiological side. And when those two merge together, that's when our whole being, gets to be healed and restored. So it's through, it's through vibration. This is the future of medicine. I'll tell you right now that in the future, down the road, 5, 10, 15 years, this is the future of medicine. There's going to be a huge explosion of people starting to become sound healers. There already is right now. They're freaking everywhere. Trust me. There's going to be a big eye-opening. It's like the collective consciousness is starting to realize that, hey, we are vibration, we are energy. This is the actual way to heal the body. I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of med beds. The med beds, there's actually one that's being built right now, or that is built right now in Florida. And I've been trying to go see this thing. It just hasn't worked out for me. It's quite a ways away from me. They want $100,000 for this machine, but it's got vibrational acoustics. It's a bariatric chamber. It can read all the gray matter in your body. It can output frequencies and vibration that your body needs in order to heal. Like, this is the future of medicine. And you use your forks every day. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know what? I've beat up my forks so much. This is the second set that I've gone through, and the people that I buy them at are mad at me because they are already worn out. I just bought these probably, I would say, not even 2 years ago, and they're already worn out. That's how many healings that I do. Every day I probably do anywhere from 4 to 8 or 9 healings. So they get used a lot. But you know what? So when I do healings on my clients, I don't just connect with them for 1 hour. I stay connected to my clients sometimes for 3 or 4 days, and sometimes it kicks my butt. Like what I try to do is I take everybody's illness in through me, And yes, I ground it, but sometimes I overdo it, and I can get vertigo and be out for like 4 or 5 days. Sometimes it happens quite frequently. Unfortunately for me. So, um, so Lisa, if you don't mind, I just want to practice a little bit here. And, I'm going to do a little bit of a distance reading, or I just want to pull like a couple of cards for you. And I just want to do a little practice here, if you don't mind. So, Lisa, what does Lisa need to know? What does Lisa King need to know? Okay, so first of all, Five of Pentacles. Whenever I see this card, to me, this card represents money. This card represents a little bit of a tightness financially for you. This represents a lack of abundance right now at this point in time. But know that your financial breakthrough is coming to you in the coming months ahead. It's through more, I want to say, sponsorships, or it's through more promotion. It's through more faith in yourself, and it's through more, I want to say, belief in yourself, that you are going to explode financially, and more ideas are going to come to you in order to make what you're looking for. Like you deserve to have more than what you have right now, and it's through the faith and the love that you have for yourself that you're going to be able to break this like financial blockade, this like block that you have going on through your system. I want to like just push it away, from like out of you, so that, and like I want to say, love yourself, like have faith in yourself, have compassion for yourself. Wake up every day and say, today's going to be the best, most magical, fantastic day I've ever had. If you do this, Lisa, and if you feel good and you wake up and you dance and you sing and you're all happy and glorious, you're gonna find that you're gonna start vibrating a lot higher, and all the shitty things are gonna go away from you, and then you are gonna feel super amazing. It's through belief in yourself that you're gonna find the big breakthrough, that you're looking for. You're trying to help people all around you all the time. You're always giving your time, your energy, your strength, to helping everybody else. But where is the love for yourself? Where's the time for yourself? Ammonia. Yeah, sure. I'll pull a card for you. The Fool card. You know what? When I go into your energy, I want to like jump up and down and say, "Yay!" I want to say, glory, like glory is coming to you. You're starting to have again more faith in yourself and more belief in yourself too. I see this great big spotlight being shining down on you, and to me, this is divine wisdom. This is divine insight. This is love from your spirit team. You are supposed to challenge yourself more and break out of the chains of misery as well. You are supposed to take a risk. If you're thinking of stepping out of your normal role and doing something that you feel more guided to and inspired to, then this is the time frame for you to do that. This is the time for you to really explode and to challenge, what your dreams, what your inspirations, what your desires really are. Whenever I see this card, I want to say have fun. Like we get so overwhelmed, we get so carried away in our lives, and we are so just overwhelmed with making money and surviving, that where's the fun? I want to say to you, it's so important, I feel like, for you to have laughter, for you to have joy, for you to have inspiration, in your life. This is very, very important for you to clear the air, to let go of all the bullshit you've been holding on to. Screw the past. The past is the past, and you can't do anything about it. It's time for you to spring ahead. Paola, sure, I'll do one for you. I will do one for you. I will do one for you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. This is how I do it. Some people are different than others. I'll be honest. Sometimes I get better, stronger connection with some people rather than others. And when I do, yeah, you're right. It just comes flying through me. My mom says I talk with my hands a lot. And so, Paola, I pull this card. This card falls out for you. Four of Pentacles. So to me, Paola, when I go into your energy, you hold on to things so dearly. You hold on to like you treasure your life. You treasure your surroundings. You're very emotionally, I almost want to say wound up, like you like emotion gravitates towards you, people's energies gravitate towards you. Sometimes you'll be walking around, you just feel like wham, like this energy like kick you right in the face. You're going to start to, like, as you become more spiritually advanced and as you continue to move forward through your spiritual development and your spiritual awakening, your gifts are going to come online like there's no freaking tomorrow, and you're going to start to see a lot more intense visions and like hearing all kinds of different like messages, some very intense and very like dramatic is what I'm being told. Be prepared to have your, it's kind of like your gifts heightened by like 100%. It's through practice, it's through again, I want to say believing in yourself that you're going to get to maintain and, or I want to say reach your spiritual goals and your desires. You hold on to your money, you hold on to your finances a lot more so for the next few years. It's like you're saving up for something. If that's going to be a house or if that's going to be a car or paying off your debt, it's like you're holding on to all of your money so that you don't feel so I would say crushed by debt. Um, Paola, when I look at the purple here, the purple to me represents spirituality. And again, your gifts are about to really, be able to transform a lot of people's lives. You are going to be able to connect and network with a whole slew of new people, and this is going to be really like a life-changing event and opportunity for you. This group as a whole, this whole new group that's coming out, this has ginormous potential for everybody involved in this. This is going to be a group where all people around the world can find the help that they need. This is going to become a very popular group it's probably going to take about 4 or 5 years for this to really, really take off. Your car broke down today. That sucks. I had that happen too, not too long ago. Paola, this is going to, this group is going to be a really, really good thing again for everybody involved. Every single reader, healer, person in here is dedicated to growing this page and is dedicated towards, the betterment of mankind. This is a safe haven for all of us involved. Like I feel like Paola, when I go into your energy, I feel very overwhelmed. Like I just want to like kind of like burst out of my freaking skin. Like at times it's like you just feel so overwhelmed and you feel like you're just gonna fucking lose your shit. It's important for you, Paola, when you're feeling so crushed and defeated and overwhelmed. Sit by the water, my friend. I feel like the water is your safe space. It's your haven. It's your calming place. Go sit by the water. Bring some music. Like you should always have your phone with you. Listen to some like calming, like I want to say like 174 hertz frequencies, or maybe you're gonna listen to some 888 frequencies, 888. For abundance and happiness, right? Or maybe you're just gonna turn on one of your favorite songs that you can sing and dance to and jump around. This is going to really help to change your attitude and change you from being grumpy to being happy. Whenever we're angry and we're bitter and we're upset and we're sad, whenever we're just bringing in more negativity, more problems, we're being more upset, right? So it's super important to let things be. Your car broke down on you. That sucks. I'd be pissed off and angry and upset too, but your car broke down on you for a reason. Now maybe it's time that either you get a new car, or maybe like you're gonna get this car fixed. It's up to you what you're gonna do, right? It's up to you to make the decision. Like you're gonna be able to have the money. The money's gonna come together to fix your car. There's no need to be upset about it. It's just a little bit of a setback for you that you're meant to overcome. How you react to the situation is on you, right? So I try to coach people on a lot of this stuff all the time. Our mindset really reflects the life that we are going to live for ourselves. And I'm very emotional too when things happen. My car breaks down. Like again, it happened not too long ago. I lost my shit too. Then I had to calm myself down. Like Aaron, being angry is not going to do anything to solve this. Think clearly, right? So a lot of the time our emotions can get in the way. We just have to learn how to control all that. Alma, Alma, Alma. So I'll do one more here for Alma. Okay, Alma, your turn. Alma, the Hermit card. So a couple things when I go into your energy. I feel a little bit like down. I feel a little bit heavy. I feel a little bit like I've been run over by a freight train. When I go into your energy, Alma, it's like life isn't fair, and you're going to you're also going to change or face a big upheaval in your life, but I sense more so in the new year for you. um if you work a regular job, Alma, I feel that I want to say be prepared to be exiting that role sometime in the new year. The Hermit card is all about time to look into yourself. What do you want to do for you? Not to make money, but what do you want to do for you? What kind of life do you want to live, moving forward? I feel like you are a super spiritual person, and I feel like you have so many spiritual gifts to offer the world that this is definitely like the path for you. The light is shining like immensely out of you. And you ever watch the Care Bears? I don't know if you know what the Care Bears are, where that light shoots out of their belly. Well, I see that for you, and it's like this pure white light going all the way through you. Alma, it's important for you to find what your true calling is. I'm being told for you to write down 3 wishes, 3 life-changing gifts that you would like the universe to work on for you. I would like for you, I'm being told for you to, and not, I want to win the lottery, something more along the lines like, please allow me to learn, like learning the skills that you need to be successful, or, please allow me to come across the right people that are going to give me the knowledge and the inspiration to make change in my life. Like, keep things realistic, I want to say, within these wishes for yourself. There's too many times where, I want to say you're sitting at home and you're lonely and you're bored and you're upset. Well, you have the power to change that. You have the ability to change that. Go out, connect with people. Don't be so shy. I get it. People suck, and it's hard to be around the general public. I call them zombies. Like it's hard sometimes to be around the general public, but we have to get out. And I want to say, especially you, like I worry about mental health problems with you at times, Alma. I I I Alma, I'm worried about like your like mental health, like especially like depression, loneliness, boredom, things like this in life. And mental health is so important, and so many times we're not seeking, the help that we need. you're loved greatly, and your spirit team, like you have like a freaking army behind you, and your spirit team is like encouraging you, and they're supporting you, and they're trying to get you to, you know, step out of your box, to do things that you normally wouldn't do, connect with people you wouldn't normally connect with. It's through your networking and it's through your connections that you're really gonna freaking explode into the next level of your spiritual evolution and your level of consciousness. You know, you are going to ascend to the 5D, but it's going to take you quite a while, you know, to get to that point, is what I want to tell you. You know, you have a very special gift, and you love with all of your heart. And being told, Alma, it's important for you to connect your heart chakra to the 5D crystalline energy matrix, so that you can start receiving a higher source code of information. You know, that sun, that great big beautiful thing blazing in the sky, that's always shooting light codes at us. Right now, there's an X-class solar flare that's kicking our ass. You know, what that's doing is it's activating dormant DNA strands within our body. It's bringing up gifts and, you know, and things that have long been dormant for people across the freaking globe. You know, like, this is like, we are very lucky and cursed in a way to go through, you know, what we're going through, the spiritual evolution of mankind. Very much the real deal going on. You know, the planets are splitting right now, the 3D and the 5D, and it's happening. You know, I see relationships that were strong falling apart all around the place, or all over. You know, it's very, very it's very, very much a changing world, you know, that we're going through. And Alma, some of the people that you feel so connected to and feel so drawn to, you know, in the very near future, those people are going to start to kind of be pushed away. Some of those people are being pushed away from you. The negative people, the people who are not who are not helping you, you know, all of them are going to be pushed away. I want to say to you, Alma, that you are going to be okay, and that, you know, the next few years there's going to be a lot of spiritual evolution and development for you, and your spiritual business and your awakening is going to really freaking excel. And this is where you are going to find, you know, your heart, and feel like you've actually made a difference in people's lives. I don't know exactly what you do, Alma, but you definitely have the ability to be able to connect with a lot of people, and to make a big impact, you know, on their daily lives. You are welcome. Rob, I'll do a little reading for you. Perfect. You're very welcome, Alma. Very welcome. Okay. So, Rob, Queen of Cups. So when I go in recovery from COVID, really. So if you, Rob, before I get into you, Alma, if you can listen to some 528 hertz frequencies, 174 hertz frequencies, and I also want to say 432 hertz frequencies. Play them in your surroundings. Visualize the frequencies going into your body. If you can, go on YouTube and type in solar plexus chakra frequency. Visualize the sun. Visualize a yellow wave of energy coming from the sun going into your solar plexus chakra. Visualize it going into your kidneys, your liver, your spleen, pancreas, and your immune system. And then what you're going to do is you're also going to visualize a green wave of energy coming from the sun and going into your heart chakra, especially into your respiratory system and into all of your airways. And visualize that those energies, yellow and green, are like flashing and like rippling through your body. Visualize like the COVID spike proteins. Visualize like, you know, the bacteria, the viruses being destroyed by the light. This will help you to kill, you know, the virus quicker. Also, if you uptake vitamin D a whole lot, like I take 10,000, so I take 10 1,000 IU pills, and I take a little bit of calcium with that to uptake, into the body, and that I find that really helps to boost the immune system a lot. Rob. So I go into your energy here, the Queen of Cups. So when I look at this card right away, I look at the storm, in the background, and I look at I want to say in your life, and in the background, your friends, your really coworkers, people in general. Like I sense a lot of unnatural or kind of odd disturbances that you need to pay attention to, especially in the month of October. Things are going to kind of, I want to say, not be so stable in your life. There's going to be arguments, for no reason, and unnecessary drama and conflict, with some people, in your life. It's like there's problems like dealing with everyday situations, I sense for you. It's like you have to keep your head on a swivel and you have to pay attention to what people are doing. If you're having somebody come into your house to do a renovation, you got to be on top of them. If you're having somebody do work on your car, it's like have somebody else look at it, beforehand. Like I feel that I need to forewarn you just to really keep on the lookout for mischief and for difficulty, so I want to say, especially like September and October, are the 2 months where there's going to be this kind of instability, I guess I should say, for you. Like you are a very spiritually wise person as well, and you are definitely going to be going through a lot of enlightening. And it's kind of like you're coming across like scholars and professors and people with high wisdom that you are going to be learning new skill sets from. You're going to be learning new it's just like methods and techniques to help people. You are very much as well a light worker with so much energy to give to people, but I see like channel messages coming and becoming a big deal for you. I feel, Rob, I see that you're going to be doing lectures, standing in front of people, mentoring people, inspiring people, teaching them what you've learned and helping them, through different things as well. I don't know if you do any of this. I also feel that I need to tell you that, like, I feel like you're going to be involved in some kind of like maybe addictions counseling somewhere down the road. Um, Dealing with people who are struggling the most. You have a very I want to say special role on this planet, and that is to be helping the people who can't help themselves. And but you're also helping. It's kind of like you unite people together too. Like I see people flocking around you, Rob, and I see like music. I see people playing guitars and singing, and I see like lots of like group activities for you. Again, you're gonna be called to do different retreats, maybe different host different seminars, hosting different classes as you continue to grow and as you continue to have more faith in yourself. You're going to team up with a lot of other like-minded people and be putting together a very unique experience, for the collective, is what I want to say here. Um, I feel like I need to tell you, Rob, that music is your salvation. By giving yourself more quiet time and just sitting down and listening to a good song, you're gonna start to receive more. I want to say light code activations, and you're going to receive more. It's just kind of like divine knowledge and inspiration. I want to tell you, Rob, keep a paper and a pen close to you and write down whatever. It's kind of like ideas come into your brain. You're going to be downloaded a lot of very esoteric information, I'm going to call it. You are going to have some out of body experiences, I'm sensing as well, maybe astral traveling, something like this. You are going to connect with, I'm going to say, spirit, and you are going to connect with some different races ETs throughout the next few years, through your astral traveling, through your projections, and through your visions that you're going to be receiving. Your third eye is just starting to go like wide open here, Rob, and you're going to start to receive again a lot more downloads. When we had the full moon last night, did you feel restless? Did you feel unsettled? Um, if you did, it's because you're being downloaded. Your body is your dormant DNA strands are being activated on a very high level right now. I feel like I would need to pull another card. The Three of Cups. This is all about celebration. This is all about party time, having fun. Like I want to tell you, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go out and meet some women, some more females in your life to bring you to a different mind space, to give you a different perspective, on the outlook of life. Women are very naturally attracted to your energy, is what I need to say here. But there's celebration, there's happy times, there's connections of all kinds, for you. Oh, like I feel like Rob, I feel at times like you're gonna be pressured or maybe cornered into doing something that you don't want to do, or there's like people like I feel like there's people that are causing putting their nose kind of where it doesn't belong. I feel that I need to tell you to set your boundaries with people and push them out of the way. Already had out of body experiences new to me. Focus on helping people, constantly getting downloads, as I say. See, perfect. Rob, just before I let you go here, I really want to say to you, expect big change. In the coming months and years ahead. It's slow, like everything develops slowly but as it needs to for yourself. Continue to have faith in the process of everything, and you're going to be like well on your way. Okay, so I'm going to do one last one here for Fernanda. What time is it? Yeah, I got time for one more. All right, awesome. So, Ten of Swords. So, Fernanda, when I look at this right away, so I look at the dark skies again. Like there's times where you worry about things that are out of your control, and there's a lot of people around you who are the same way. I sense that a lot of the group around you carries around a lot of hostile negative, grumpy sort of energy. I see like a black vortex around you, and like this is just negative energy. I feel that you carry around a lot of grief from other people. I feel like that you're a natural magnet of like bad energy. So I want you. I feel like it's important for you to protect yourself every day with a protective bubble, like a force field. Visualize it being gold on the inside. Visualize it being violet on the outside, like a dark purple. This will help to protect you from these negative energies. Like I just feel so heavy. I feel like there's so many. Like I feel drained. I feel like just freaking beat up. I don't know if you're suffering from migraines or headaches, but I feel like dehydration, and I feel like your sugar levels may be low. I don't know if you're maybe diabetic or something like this. Um, I feel like I need to tell you to watch what you're eating a lot more here, Fernanda. I feel like your body is going through a big transformation right now, and I feel like I need to tell you this, like you're getting away from meat, and like I feel like there's not enough protein in your body. I feel like the iron levels are very low in your body, almost borderline anemic, something like this. And I also feel like magnesium levels are very low in your body as well. And it's through changing up your diet a little bit, having some proper nutritional coaching, is going to go a huge, long way to make a big difference for you. Like I just feel like you are so freaking overwhelmed at times, Fernanda, by people's energy, and it's like you just have to block this. You're going to become very, very popular as well. You're going to become like very sought after in the energy work that you do. And you take on a lot of people's energy a lot like I do. It's important to ground and get rid of all that shit that you hold on to, my friend. Like I feel like you have a very long road ahead of you. I feel that you are going to have a driving force, a determination that that you are following your heart and following your true calling as well. I feel that I need to tell you to learn like more Reiki. Like even though I feel like Reiki is sort of for beginners, there's higher levels of Reiki and of healing. Like you're a healer. You're meant to utilize your healing abilities. You have the ability to nurture people through talking. Like you have a very strong gift for yourself as well. You're going to have a very big financial breakthrough next year as well. Look at the card I pull for you, the Magician. You're able to pull freaking rabbit out of thin air. You're able to manifest the life of your dreams. It's through the belief again that you have in the universe and in your abilities that you're going to really make a good name for yourself. People again are going to be very connected with you, and they are very drawn towards you. So, you're very welcome, Monia. Thank you. Um, so, when I look at the green here, to me, green symbolizes prosperity, abundance, creativity. You're able to literally sell ice to an Eskimo, and you have the gift that people are after. I feel like you're gonna help people a lot with missing persons for some reason later on down the road. I don't know if you do any remote viewing, but I feel like this is one of your skill sets that's going to be developed later on down the road. And I'm gonna pull one more card here for you. It's like you're sitting high. You're financially, spiritually. You feel blessed. You feel connected, and most importantly, you feel loved. uh, Fernanda, if you're interested, you can get a hold of me and I can do a more detailed health analysis for you if you want a little bit more insight. That's part of what I do, with my clients and stuff. I'm glad that I got great confirmation from everybody tonight. This was so freaking awesome. I really like to thank each and every one of you for participating and being open to connecting with me and my energy. I hope that each and every one of you enjoyed. Have a very wonderful evening. God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.